This time at the Quick Speed Shop, I'm in Concord, North Carolina. I'm at the Morrison Motor Car Museum. I'm on power tour, but the traffic is horrendous, so we made a little detour, and there goes some traffic right now. I'm doing a little detour, and I'm going to show you this Morrison Motor Car Museum. A lot of cool stuff inside, and a lot more than I expected from the outside. So if you're ever in Concord or at Charlotte Motor Speedway or ZMax, come and check it out. And here we go, let's go inside. A neat little museum here. Oh no, they're playing music here. Hopefully I can record this.
Morrison Motor Company, where we have been serving the public since 1970, meeting your fine automobile needs. We have 3 excellent locations. The main location is on Old Charlotte Road in Concord. Then we have the Backing Up Plastics Museum next to Lowe's Motor Speedway, and our newest location a few minutes from Lowe's. At Morrison Motor Company, we're here to meet your needs. Whether it's the first vehicle you're purchasing, or that Corvette or bike you bought one, or possibly that dream truck you've looked for, we'll have it for you. We also have a large selection of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. We have many rare one-of-a-kind.
Blue, prettiest thing I've seen. Factory delivered price. 27.
Welcome to our new recycled tire cars. While fun, you can enjoy both our cars and memorabilia. And please do not touch our display or light it. Might have to pistol with you.
Make a good external fuel tank.
Okay, you're still in full effect over here. And I got a 40 Ford to hold the shine. Nice. And a wooden roof rack. Chrysler trailer, similar to the Chrysler Town & Country, which would have had a wooden body. It's a 4-door sedan, like family cruiser. Big old Buick sedan here, probably 26 or so. They don't say 26, 27. This is a Star, I believe it said on the title. I think made by Durant. Durant Star, probably. Real nice, fully restored 26T two-door sedan. These are a neat accessory. They're a spring that clamps onto the front axle and helps you stabilize the front end on your transverse spring. They would mount in here to the frame and act as extra suspension. I can't remember what they're called right now, but they're an accessory Model T spring kit. This is a nice 26 with a nickel grille. 26, I believe, is the last year's of wooden wheels. Actually, it might have been an option. I think 26 and 70 got with steel wheels as well, steel spoke wheels. This is a really nice Studebaker. Big 6 touring sedan. If you ever get out to South Bend, Indiana, you can check out the Studebaker Museum. They got a lot of neat cars out there. They built a new museum a few years ago. I was at the original one at the body plant, but they have a new museum that I'd like to get back out there and check out someday in my Studebaker truck. And of course, we got a little bit of shake and then bake, shake and bake going on over here. Dual quad Corvette 56. 283 dual quads, and a Studebaker Avani. Is this an Avani 1 or 2? Over here we got a Studebaker Avani, which Studebaker came out with in '63. It's an all fiberglass sports car. 289. Let's see, 239, 259, 289 with Studebaker V8s. This one's probably a 289, yes, with a 4-speed. And the Paxton supercharger, blow-through supercharger through a Carter carburetor, I would guess. But they had a real hard time producing these. The molds weren't right. They did them in a hurry, and things fit pretty rough, like the deck lid barely fits on these. And Studebaker, when they went out of car production in 1964, they sold the Avani name, and it became the Avani 2, and it was made all the way up until, I think, in the 80s. And then it went in and out of production a bunch of times. And then the Avani 3, which was based on like a Firebird, somebody tried to make for a couple years, and that's done. But this is the original 63, 64 Studebaker Avani here, Avani Series 1. You don't really see these out too much. Usually you'll see Series 2 with small block Chevys. This is the original deal right from Studebaker. Still Studebaker powered with a supercharger. Pretty nice unrestored car. Yeah. Like I said, if you go to the Studebaker Museum, they have a couple of these. They got some display engines, and they have the Avani and an Avani 2 and an Avani 3 at the Studebaker Museum in South Bend, Indiana. A lot of neat memorabilia on the walls. Here, kinds of ads, hubcaps, valve covers, heads. Need a little bit of better lighting, actually, because it's black in here, and there's a lot of neat stuff to see on the walls that could be lit up a little bit better. Like this traffic light, that's early. 2 later, red and green, that's it, that's early. Got a Martin Thunderbird here. Oh, like, check out this V860 racer. You have V860 aluminum heads, 2.2 intake, some magnesium midget wheels there. Nice hit and miss engine. Nice NASCAR display. I believe this is, oh, it's Bobby Allison. I was going to say Hot Strickland, but it's Bobby Allison nose. That's cool. Nice. Oh, look at a Ford stock car. Here's an amphicar. The car that's also a boat. Got a Plymouth Superbird here. Automatic on the column. Check out the Stage 1 Buick GS. 70 or 71? 72. Probably like from the 70s or early 80s. Oh, look at the floor jack. Look how long the handle is. Holy moly. This uses a GM subframe here, front frame clip from GM car. This is a Chevy coupe here. 37 or 8. 37. This is cool. Nice Corvair Corsa convertible, 65 on up. My grandfather had one of these with the 140 horse 4 carburetor motor and a 4-speed. It would go anywhere. It was pretty fast. It's 51 Woody. Look at the big block tunnel Ram 57. That's cool. Distributor, Sun distributor machine over there, and a Champion spark plug cleaner. Set up like a points distributor, set up your dwell and all that. Like a 40 Chevy grill, some 37 to 44 fender skirts. That's a 39 Merc grill section hanging there. Look at the Prowler, brand new. I remember when those came out. That asshole pump's nice. I have one of those trailer couplers I was going to put on my dragster trailer, and I was a little worried because I think it's part of its cast, or maybe it's forged, but I was going to run it on my dragster trailer, and I didn't, but I have one of those. A motorized bicycle, and a whizzer. Now that Wurlitzer jukebox over there, made in Buffalo, New York, and when I get back from Power Tour on Monday, I'm going to go to the Wurlitzer factory. Well, it used to be the Wurlitzer factory in Buffalo. They're having a cruise night there. I'll be there Monday night at the Wurlitzer factory. We just saw a Wurlitzer jukebox. That's kind of cool. If you're ever down to Charlotte, Morrison Motor Car Museum, and they sell cars here, but a lot of neat stuff. I'm on Power Tour. If you hadn't watched a Power Tour series, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, or Concord, North Carolina, actually, where Charlotte Motor Speedway is right over the hill over there. And I'm on Power Tour day 4. We're going to ZMax Dragway, but I stopped here at Morrison to check out some of the stuff. Here's an old, looks like a 35 or 6 Chevy stock car here. So it would have been like 60s style stock car. They ran these up around me in New York. Look at the Ford I-beam axle. Cut 2 Ford I-beams made into a push bar on there. That's cool. It's got 42 to 48 Ford suspension under it. Cut and bent the wishbones and all that. Obviously it's going to have wide 5s. It's got aluminum drum on this side. Oh, it's got the wide 5 hub, but it's used Ford brakes. This is the Chevy frame, I would imagine, with a small block in it. But 60s/70s stock car. It's got a Ford early 9-inch in it, looks like. Just an old stock car. This Morrison Motor Car Museum, a lot of cool stuff inside, and a lot more than I expected from the outside. So if you're ever in Concord or at Charlotte Motor Speedway or ZMax, come and check it out.